Look at her. Nicky Doll. Talk about a beauty.
Ooh, that Daphne Guinness look, so pretty. Yeah, I mean, a beauty too. And talk about someone who is knowledgeable about their craft. She knows any and everything about fashion, and you know, she's the encyclopedia of it. So that is something that I do admire in her.
Did you feel competitive in that first day because she was like, I'm a fashion queen and you're a fashion queen? Were you like, there's another one, wait, look at her, who is she?
Well, again, I think that like, for me, I was not in it for anybody else. I was not in it to pay attention to anybody else. I was in it for myself, and I knew what I was capable of. Yeah. So for me, I was more excited that there was another girl to compete with. Like, I would have much rather there been more fashion girls in one season to like really show what I'm capable of, rather than like, if I was the only, you know, fashion girl, that's just boring.
Right.
And I think she delivered, and it was really fun to compete against her and still be able to laugh with her at the end of the day.
I've really enjoyed Nikki's Instagram lives with all you girls.
I don't know how she has the time, because she is doing it like every single day.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. And
yeah, I mean, putting on the different faces. It must have been a nice way to catch up and kiki.
It is, yeah, it is. And it's oftentimes those are like the only chances we get to talk.
Right, and you're doing it for the fans.
For the fans, in front of hundreds of people.
Look at her.
Ooh!
Oh my
goodness. That's a gorgeous picture.
I'm feeling more hydrated than ever right now. The beautiful Heidi N Closet.
I don't think I've ever seen that picture before. She looks great.
Stunning.
Heidi is another one of those queens that just has that natural raw talent when it comes to stage presence, performing, she has personality for light years.
Yes.
My goodness. So incredible, and I know we had our little moment on the show.
A feud that will last till the end of time. An anger that will never be forgotten.
Yeah, apparently.
Right.
But I don't know what I was thinking in that moment when I said what I said about her makeup, because I think in the moment I was really just like, you know, I want to have a TV moment. I want to just like say whatever I can say, and I did not mean any of the words that I said to her, and it broke my heart that she started crying.
Yeah, that's rough.
We've since obviously spoken about it, and we are close. We're good friends, and there is no harm done. She has obviously worked so hard on her face. Like, her makeup has gotten so good so fast. And I honestly think that the whole thing was that we didn't have 4 hours to paint our face on set. And I think that's what she's used to, and that's what a lot of the girls are used to.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan watching the show, you got to understand that sometimes there are some time constraints.
Right,
that
exactly.
don't fit into the normal routine. So keep that in mind.
Even stage version club makeup, when it translates to TV, it's a very different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I learned how to do my makeup quick because of that show, and I'm glad that I did, but love Heidi.
Yeah, of course, you and Heidi are good. When she was here, she told me she was going from our studio to going to see you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
So glad she finally lives in LA and is out of wherever what is a Ramsor? Who knows?
Right, she's finally left Ramsor, honey. Well, hopefully she bought property in Ramsor before she left, because she could get a lovely home, right?
Oh my God, for like $2.
Yes, exactly. The Heidi N Closet estate. It's a walk-in closet. Look at her, the queen. Your current reigning.
God, her skin is just butter. It's unfair.
Now, you were telling us in the main show that you were on FaceTime with Jaida right when the parade was about to pass her house after she won.
I don't remember what we were talking about. It must have just been like a random FaceTime call, but we were just in the middle of a conversation. She was like, I think I gotta go. There's a parade. And I was like, okay, you go, girl. But that was, I mean, I was so happy to see her getting the praise that she deserved from her hometown, her friends, her family, and everyone around.
She seemed like she kept a really steady head during the whole competition, and you know, no matter the pressures.
Yeah, she knew why she was there. She knew what she came to do, but she also led, and this is a big thing for me, she led with kindness above all else. You know, like, she can throw in a shady moment here and there, but at the end of the day, she is kind, and that to me just speaks volumes.
What's something that we might not know about Jaida, or a moment on set that you guys had that we didn't get to see?
I can't quite think of a moment on set, but something about Jaida that really gets under my skin is the longer she's in drag, the prettier she looks.
Oh, wow.
And this was a conversation that we had a lot because we had to be in drag sometimes for many, many hours, and the makeup just would sink more and more into her skin and look more and more like butter. Like, it's just so unfair.
I love it.
My gosh.
I mean, you guys were such a talented group, and it was a stellar top 3. You guys did you guys get to have we're talking on the phone to each other like during the season, being like, bitch, we're slaying?
Yeah, I mean, like, when we were filming, of course, I think we were all having the mentality that, like, okay, I'm sure other girls, while they're on their seasons, think that this is the best season that's about to come out, so we don't want to fall into that delusion. But then it was airing, and we were like, oh my God, this is, like, really good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Look at her. There she is.
Oh my
Valentina.
God.
God,
Y'all are doing a good job on these photos. You are not doing anybody dirty.
It's all of it. So many beauties and so many incredible photographers. Now, Valentina, she was also in that Sam Smith video with you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And that was really my first experience that I got to have one-on-one with her. We shared a trailer. And she was so nice. And I think I'm not sure if the season was airing yet when this happened. But she had such incredible advice for me, and just advice that I will take with me, and one of which was, don't take anything too seriously, just have fun and enjoy the ride. And you hear that all the time from girls, and for some reason there's just some girls that it really sticks from, and she was one of those.
Yeah, because I mean, she like you, stepped onto the show and it seemed like fully formed with all the looks and everything.
Totally. And then throughout her career, it just looks like she's just twirling right through it. Like not a stress in the world. She's just like, I'm beautiful. I'm just twirling through it.
Exactly.
So she was great.
Well, who are your standout queens from past seasons that went from 7 on, I guess, than when you were watching, who were inspiring to you or that you loved?
The first queen that comes to my mind is Violet. I love Violet. I think that she has not missed a step yet in her drag career, which is major. And I do think that she holds the most iconic fashion moment from the entire show, from her give up, when she was giving up her crown. Do you remember that gown?
Oh, yeah.
I was watching that with my mom, and she fell off the couch. Like, that was just insane. Like, she has such a mind for creating shapes and silhouettes, and just she knows how to put jaws on the floor.
She does.
Yeah.
Who else?
I love Katya, again from season 7. Love Ben to the Creme. Jinx. I love Bob, is one of my all-time favorites. God, it feels like you're just waiting for me to get to one.
So many to love. That's it.
Yes, yeah.
All right, here comes one that everybody's waiting for. You made it, everyone. Look at her. Your boyfriend, the father of your child, your life partner.
Oh my gosh.
What do they call you? What's the nickname that the fans have for you?
It's really gross. Crygi?
Crygi.
Honey, that does not roll off the tongue.
Crygi.
Does not roll off the tongue, but I guess there's really no alternative, so.
Right.
Gistel.
Right. You guys definitely played up the fan sort of, the obsession they had with the two of you, and anytime there was any affection between you, you played it up, even in the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything to say about that whole thing?
All I can say is that I have nothing but love for Crystal, like eternally, forever, for the rest of my life. On set, I think that she was one that I got the closest to, and I just found myself turning to her for just about everything. And there were moments of us holding hands, and I don't know, just even like thinking about her makes me really giddy and happy, because again, she is someone I really look up to, and she does not, like, oh, I feel like I'm a broken record, but she does not give a fuck about what people think. A single fuck. Like, her finale, she was a bird that vomited into her baby.
Yes, it was
mouth.
so good.
Sick, like twisted, sick, disturbing, incredible, talented, just amazing, and I love her. Like, really, I have so much love for her.
Was there ever a romantic connection between the two of you?
I don't know about her, but I definitely on set was crushing on her.
Because
Yeah.
they're very cute.
Yeah, absolutely. The mullet, honey. She does, and she dyed it green. Did you see she dyed her mullet
Oh, no,
green?
I did not.
Woo, she did.
Now, did you got every time that Crystal got more mullet love from RuPaul, eventually were you guys like, again with the mullet?
Yeah, actually, for a while, yes. And I think the funniest part was that Crystal had no idea who El DeBarge was.
Right.
And was just like nodding along, like, yeah, okay. But it was painfully obvious that RuPaul just was head over heels for Crystal in and out of drag.
Yes.
In
for
and out of her
sure.
Christian underwear.
Right. Look at her.
Oh, the real mother.
Yes. Now, you didn't get to really get that face-to-face finale moment with RuPaul.
Or the Tic Tac lunch.
Or the Tic Tac lunch.
God.
Whatever happened to the Tic Tac lunch?
I don't know. They never brought it up.
Sheesh.
I know, right? I mean, she is. You can say what you want to say about her, but she is in it for the girls. She is in it for the betterment of drag in general. It's not a selfish thing for her, from what I could understand and from what I perceived from actually being able to have conversations with her, given that there were a million cameras around.
Right.
But, you know, like even when cameras were cut and we were on the runways, there were moments of advice and just pure, like, it felt like a mother talking to you because she just really cares about drag. Like, that's at the end of the day what she really cares about. She cares about drag persisting and moving as far as it possibly can. So, yeah, say what you want, but she is in it for the drag.
Oh, love it.